Hi, my name is Soban Ahmed Khan. So the topic is the use of genetic algorithms in parallel distributed computing. So in this video, we will see that how genetic algorithm is useful in parallel distributed computing and what is the concept of genetic algorithms, how it is related to biology or humans, and then how we are using this concept in our computer based work. So let's see that what is the advantage of using genetic algorithms. So the importance of using genetic algorithm is that you see that in parallel distributed computing the task has been distributed along multiple processes, right? So first main advantage is that we can efficiently assign tasks to processors so that the workload has been effectively uh, distributed among different processors. And on our second, the thing is you see that the processors are involved to perform different tasks. So we have one main goal that the time should be less. So so to have less time and to make things efficient, we are using the concept of genetic algorithm, and it has been using in the way in parallel distributed computing. And the two main concepts are the advantages are that we have to assign tasks efficiently, and number second, we have to reduce time. To reduce the total execution time. Now moving forward, that what is genetic algorithm? You know that the genetic algorithm is actually a concept in biology. It is related to humans. It is a concept that how the cell grows. Actually, uh, the thing is, it it has been used in mitosis and meiosis, the concept of biology. You see, there is chromosome in a picture where there are two different there are two arms uh, coloring having color of blue. So chromosome have different genes on it. The gene quantity is in thousands, and you see that there are different. You see that the representation of blue colors as arms. So it is a each chromosome, and the thing is how this genetic algorithm works, that you have some solutions. Solution represents chromosomes, and based on that solution or chromosome, you have to the second step will be to identify the fitness level of those chromosomes so that they will be selected for the crossover. For example, if there is a gene which is dominant in chromosome and it has some disease, so we will not select that chromosome, right? So the fitness function or the fitness level has to validate that whether the chromosome is capable to move to selected part and is able to do in the process of crossover and mutation. So we will select that chromosome. So right now the thing is, what is crossover? Once we have selected some chromosomes, now the part will be of crossover, right? And there is one chromosome in front of you which is in blue color. If we also put one another similar chromosome, the the arms will overlap with each other, so the material will be swapped. Once chromosome data will be swapped with second, and second data will be swapped with first. So this is known as crossover. And the reason or the advantage of crossover is that it gives diversity. It gives some. It increases the solutions in population. It increases the range or we say that the it 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 generates the new solutions, right? So it is a reason of generating new solutions and then repeating the same cycle, so that we can create more solutions, we can create the best solutions, and and we can find them, and we can find solutions which are suitable for the crossover. And and the next step will be the mutation. Actually, the mutation is the concept. Once we have some solutions after crossover, we get some solutions, then we can make some changes into it, and it could be through natural error, it could be through our own. For example, we want to change the some genes data, or it could be some kind of unexpected issues, or yeah, the thing is that there is a change in the genetic sequence of the chromosome. It is referred as mutation. Now the second, how the shuffled genetic algorithm works. For example, the shuffled, as you know, that it is a some extended form of genetic algorithm. So we use this concept in this our large distributed systems. And actually, there is a concept, the term refers islands. I will let you know the whole concept of islands in detail, that how these islands or the concept of it is being used. So please with me. So moving forward, let's explain the whole concept through an example, right? So there are six tasks: T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, and there are three processors, P1, P2, P3. And what is island? Island is actually the group of processors and the tasks. You see that there are two islands, T1 up to T3, have running on processors 1 and 2, and then there is island 2, T4, T5, T6, running on processor 2 and 3. So there are no, the thing is, the first step was of generating population. The population is based on solutions. So you see that there are two solutions based on two islands. So we will know, first we have just divided some islands, and now we will be moving to step two, which will be of creating some populations. You see that island 1 is having two chromosomes. Actually, the chromosome are solutions actually, and island 2 is also having two chromosomes. So these are two solutions. So actually, what are solutions? These are the possible combinations, right? So there are, you as you see that in chromosome 1 there are possible there are possible combination in the form of P1, P2, P1, and similarly in island 2 there are possible combinations in the form of solution 1, solution 2, representing P2, P3, P3, then P3, P2, P2. Then moving forward, that we have to then calculate the fitness level. Fitness level is actually we have supposed some values based on our time executed. So these are some supposed times. Then we are actually evaluating fitness. As you see, as you study right now, that first we select population, then we do some fitness evaluations, then we select that the best fittest chromosome for crossover and mutation, right? So solution 1 has having P1 has having 13-second time, P2 is also having 10 seconds. So you know that actually 13 seconds will be counted because it is taking some time, right? Actually, solution 1 has having three parts: P1, P2, P1. So P1 is executing task 1, P2 is executing task 2, P1, and then third P1 is executing task 3. So the P1 is a P1 workflow processor has having two tasks, P1, T1 and T3, and processor 2 has having task 2, right? So based on their times, we have calculated 5 plus 8, 13 seconds, and task 2 is equal to 10 seconds. And similarly for solution 2, the same process has been done. So you see that the both times are same. For example, the fitness tests are same, 13 second and 13 second. For example, 13 second for solution 1 and 13 second for solution 2. Similarly, the process for fitness has been done on island 2. You see that solution 1 has having three processors. As you see that P2 is having processor 2 is having task 4 of which is taking time 7 seconds, and processor 3 is having also time taking is running taking running tasks two tasks T5 and T6, and total time is 21 seconds. So that you know that the total time will be counted, which will be 21 seconds. This whole solution will take 21 seconds. And then solution 2, the same process, and you can see that the what it actually makes span over here. There is term makespan. Actually the makespan is a term referred to that the total time which the processor will take to execute these tasks, right? So you see that the both time are same 21 seconds. So it means that both fitness values are same for these solutions. So now you see that after selecting based on fitness level, we have selected some values from island 1, as solution 1 and solution 2 was having same values. So we have selected solution 1 from island 1 and solution 2 from island 1 as well. So we have to combine them. As I mentioned that we overlap some values together so that some values are swapped. In the same case, the middle one are the middle values are swapped. P2 and P1 of both middle solutions are swapped. So we found a new solution which is P1, P1 and P1. Yeah, sorry. So now the second thing is of mutation. Then we have done some mutation in it. Mutation is actually changing tasks from one processor to another, so we can identify that what will be the processor time. So let's move to step six. Then we do some shuffling in our solutions. So we can do again. So after some generation, yeah. So the after crossover and mutation, we find some solutions, right? Then these mutations are again applied on fitness functions. Then we find again do crossover and mutation unless that the fitness function values are repeated same and the solutions are same. So then we have found after many generations we have found some solutions. Actually generation means the cycles, right? The cycle means that once we get some solution, then the again process will be repeated. That fitness function value we have to calculate, then we have to do crossover and mutations and then repetition, right? So for the island one we found a solution that is P1, P2 and P1, and for island 2 we have found P2, P3 and P3. So the time which they took is 13 seconds for island 1 and time 2 for time 21 seconds for island 2. So now the seventh step will be to optimize these times, which is known as global optimization. So as you see that tasks based on above solutions, island 1 was running 3 processors and island 2 was also running 3 processors. The P1 was running task 1, P2 was running again task 2, P1 was running for task 3. You can see over here P1 task 1, task 2 was running on P2, then task 3 was running on P1. Similarly, island 2 was running P2, P3, P3. Similarly, task 4 was running on P2, task 5 on P3 in the sequence wise, right? And task 6 was running on P process 3, right? Now we have to check that what are the processors and what are with each processor and their tasks. So based on above solution, processor 1 was running 2 tasks which were T1 and T3, and processor 2 was running also 2 tasks T2 plus T4, and processor 3 was also running 2 tasks which was T5 and T6. So based on their times we have calculated and we have supposed in previous slide. So the time will be 13 seconds, 17 seconds and 21 seconds. Based on what we say that our combinations or our processors, the total time which it will take 21 seconds because it is the longest processor time. And the thing is, you know the concept of island has been cleared, that island is a group of uh, processor and the tasks, right? Yeah. No. So you have gone through that. We are first dividing islands, then we are generating some solutions, then we are calculating fitness levels. Based on fitness level, we are evaluating that, and then we have to find some best solutions on. And then we have to do some crossover on it, right? Once the crossover is done, uh, then you have to find this global optimization, right? So this is it for all, that how the concept of humans, the concept of nature, which is genetic algorithm, it is truly admired from nature, and it has been using in uh, computer concepts, which is parallel distributed, that how efficiently we can distribute our tasks between processors, and how efficiently the workload can be balanced, right? So I hope you have liked the video. If you have any question, query, you can drop me in the comment. And just I have one advice for you. If you want to actually learn it, go through it again step by step. And this is it for from my side. Till then, thank you for watching.